Well, at least it holds pressure. Welcome back, everyone. So the coolant flush has been in this Jeep for about 2 weeks now. Let's go ahead and drain it and see what it looks like. So that's what's coming out of it so far. This is out of the radiator. You can see it doesn't look super great. There are some chunks and grit in there. So this is a good thing we did this flush. All right, let's get the water hooked up. If you remember in the last video, we went ahead and made this hose so that we could flush the engine really well. All right, let's just stop it from pouring into my garage. All right, let's fire it up and circulate it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's looking nice and clear now. Okay, now that we've done a good amount of flushing, we're going to take the plug and the lock out. This is going to help us continue to flush everything and also get as much of that water out as we can. We really want to replace it with distilled water. Okay, I think it's time to start taking hoses off and just flushing everything out. A lot of times with these things, these clamps get turned around. And then once they get turned around, you can't hit them with the channel locks, which sucks. All right, let's blow this radiator core out a little bit. All right, now the goal is to run distilled water through this and get as much of that city water out as possible. It's a whole lot cooler in here than it is out there, let me tell you. Let's get this thermostat in here, and then we'll get all this back together, get coolant in it. Okay, everything is buttoned up, minus this hose. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fill this whole thing up with distilled water. We're gonna run it, get it warm, and then we'll drain it one more time, and then we'll put coolant in it. Yahtzee! Ugh. Okay, we'll let this cool down, and then we'll do one last drain, then we'll put coolant in it. All right, while this is cooling down, we're gonna switch out the fan. When we pulled off the thermostat last time, I noticed that this fan is actually bent. Ugh. So we went and ordered one off eBay that is in a lot better shape. There we go. Yeah, see? That is not supposed to be like that. Ridiculous. No wonder it was making some squeaky noises. Anyway, okay, we're finally to the point where we can add some coolant in. I got my 50-50 mix, so we're gonna start by pre-filling this a little bit. This will get coolant in the block a little easier. These are notoriously hard to burp. Ooh, I'm gonna have to mix a little more. All right, made a whole nother gallon. Oh, there we go. Okay. All right, now we go the rest of the way. All right, this is all cleaned out now. All right. I'm gonna actually take some out of this because in my experience, that's too much coolant sitting in there. All right. Then we add just a smidge and let's start it. Hot. Seems to be doing pretty well. That's also with the AC running. Yeah, the knob broke off, but the AC is running. So that's pretty good. It's about 105 right now. So I would say that the thing's doing pretty good. Yeah. Well, I am glad that's over. It is really hot today. 108, 109 was the peak, and it never seems to fail. It always feels like that these cooling issues come when it's the hottest, obviously, but you always have to fix them when it's the hottest, and that sucks. So glad it's fixed. The flush we did worked really well, I feel like, and then we got all that flush out of there with nice clean water, all that water out of there with distilled water, and then we put nice fresh Mopar coolant in this, and I think it's gonna do really well. I let it idle for actually like an hour today after I got the coolant in it, and with the AC on, and it was like 107, 105 at that point, and it didn't run hot at all. It ran 205 was the hottest it got before it opened the thermostat, so I think it's gonna do just fine. Anyway, it's really hot. I need to get out of here, so thank you guys for watching. I truly appreciate it, and we'll see you in the next video.